Oh, it's so glorious. It's just like a, ooh.
I've played Never Have I Ever many times, and it's my least favorite game because I never do anything.
I don't think I've played it since junior high.
So usually I'm very competitive at this game, but I guess today we're just here to learn about each other.
Just grow a friendship.
I've played Never Have I Ever before. It's probably the version that cannot be recorded.
That's how you get to know someone really well, though. So I feel like Hair Edition is more tame.
Yeah, or is it?
Yeah.
I've been very nervous.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Why am I scared?
Never have I ever gotten gum or other food stuck in my hair so badly I had to cut it out.
I have not.
No.
What have you gotten stuck?
I was a kid and I don't know how I managed to get my chewing gum in my hair. And my mum was so mad at me. And in the end, she had to cut like this much out.
I was at a concert. A girl stole the set list from the stage. I grabbed it back from her and she put gum in mine and my friend's hair. The fun part is I didn't notice it till the next day at work.
That is savage.
Never have I ever pulled a hair from between my butt cheeks and found it satisfying.
Oh, it's so glorious. The second glorious thing into pulling it from your hoo-ha lips. I think so.
Have you?
Every time I wash my hair.
You've never even had it happen?
Not to my memory.
Maybe you just have so much hair down there and you have no idea.
It's just like a, ooh.
They should make a word for it.
Yeah.
A little hairgasm or something? I don't know.
Ew.
Never have I ever swirled my hair on the shower tiles and left them there.
I think I put it there sometimes because it's just sticky and you don't know where to put it. But I don't think I leave it there.
I shared a bathroom with a brother growing up. He would not have allowed me to leave it there.
I will not do that.
I do that all the time.
It's so gross. I find that so gross.
No, I don't have the time for that.
It's already a lengthy process to wash my hair. You think I want to play?
I put them on the wall so as to collect them so they don't go in the drain and
Do
clog
you
it up.
collect them or do you leave them there by mistake?
Then I forget about them.
Yes, I knew it.
Maybe that's why people spend like hours in the shower because they're just painting something.
It's art.
Never have I ever made someone else unclog a shower drain full of my own hair.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, but that's because I have maintenance at my apartment.
I left for a full week and I come back to my apartment and my roommate says nothing to me. And I shower and I'm like, hey, do you know that the tub is clogged? And she was like, yeah. So I had to take it out myself. Don't do this to your friends.
Yeah, don't do that.
I have had to put in maintenance requests to unclog my drain like maybe once every few months, and they come and do it. They haven't said no yet.
Oh, it's so horrible.
It's nasty, and that's why I make someone else do it.
Wow. I need a boyfriend.
Never have I ever cried after getting a haircut.
I haven't, but I've been very close.
You're very brave and secure. The most recent time I cried, I was 23. And I had gone in for a cut and I came out with the Rachel. I held it in the salon, but I went to my car and I cried.
My mom has cried after I've gotten a haircut. Does that count? My mom took me to Pro Cuts. My mom turned her back out for 1 minute and she turns around and the lady was starting to cut around my ear. So I had a short little cut. And so I had a mullet and my mom just started sobbing.
Absolutely. Here's my story. I went to a Dominica salon in New York. My aunt was like, I'm gonna take you to go get your hair done. My hair was here, right? She trimmed it to here. I was hot. Cried for days.
Never have I ever worn a hat to cover up greasy hair.
I'm black. Greasy hair isn't really a major issue.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. That's what hats are for.
Everyone has at least once in their life, and if you say you haven't, you're lying.
You're lying.
Definitely.
I have not.
Oh.
Hats just emphasize the smallness of my head, and I would rather have greasy hair than small head.
I don't like putting hats on. They're not comfortable, so I just put my hair up.
I went somewhere where they literally made you take your hat off. Are you kidding me? I put this on to cover my head and now I have to expose it in front of a fancy restaurant.
Never have I ever tried to recreate a celeb's hairstyle and failed miserably.
My stylist failed miserably.
I've never tried to emulate a celebrity haircut. My whole goal is always to have a color that someone else doesn't have.
Oh, that's
So the
nice.
second someone's like, oh, Halsey has that, I'm changing it.
I don't think that I have.
I wanted to look like Megan Good for my senior homecoming. and I did not look like Megan Good.
I watched the movie Lemonade Mouth from Disney Channel. Haley Kiyoko was in this show, and she had this haircut that was like short, and one strand was really long. So I like went to this like salon in Texas, right? From this like woman who was like, what? So I just literally had a blonde long strand. It was just like for a few months. And I remember just looking in the mirror being like, nope, cut.
When I was 15, I really liked Posh Spice's really short hair, you know? And I did get my hair cut, but it kind of ended up looking like, can I speak to the manager style? It was a bit of a nightmare.
Never have I ever messed up cutting my own hair.
100%.
Have you?
So many times.
When I had bangs.
Yeah, it's always
It's always the bangs.
Guilty.
I'm going to say I have not.
I like to follow YouTube tutorials. So there was like one where you just like put your hair in a ponytail and you just do like one cut and it looks beautiful. So I've done that. And then on one side it was like super short and the other one was long and I was like, how?
Traumatized.
I'll just be like bored or like sad or like whatever and I'll just be like, time to cut. And I've cut my own bangs before. When you pull them down to cut, like they bounce back up and you don't realize how short you've cut them.
Bangs are your enemy.
Yeah, I would never attempt to cut more than bangs because I feel like the person who does my hair would kill me.
Never have I ever peeled a split end apart. I absolutely have. It is so joyous to watch.
I haven't.
I
that
have.
freaks me out. Oh my God.
Definitely have, definitely a no-no though.
You like get in there and just watch it split? Oh, it's great.
So cringy.
This is literally what every high schooler did at their desks when they weren't listening to the teacher. They were just like,
Sometimes when you're bored, your hair's kind of long, you haven't had it cut in a while, and by you, I mean me. You look at the end and you're like, what would happen if I just...
It would rip.
Never have I ever screwed up dyeing my hair at home.
Many times.
So many times.
My hair is virgin hair, and therefore I have never dyed it.
I think the first time we tried to do my hair at home and we tried to do highlights through like the cap and like pull your hair through the cap and I just had like big bleach blops.
Okay, I'm gonna go like this, because I've torn apart some bundles.
There are times where like the whole part here sometimes is red for like a few days.
Yeah, you gotta
And
put on Vaseline.
Never have I ever lied to a stylist about how I feel about my hair.
I definitely have.
Everyone has to at some point.
Absolutely. I'm a Cancer, so I want to please everybody.
my entire Texas salon experience.
Same person since I was 11. I would never lie to her.
I was getting my hair done for my recital in college, and I wanted like a cute, fancy updo. The lady was like, oh, I just went to like a teaching conference thing about updos, so let me try this new style I learned. It looked like a weird like caterpillar thing on the side of my head. She was like, do you like it? And I was like, mm-hmm. And then I paid and I left and I made my friend just like put it in a bun.
I confronted her, but in a very nice way.
More of like a, when I was younger, I'd be scared to say that I didn't like it, but now I'm like, hey, fix it. I want different.
I feel like we've learned a lot about each other's hair.
I realized that I with mine way more than you do.
After this, I have more questions for you.
I learned a lot about Lindsay's
I
hair.
know, I learned a lot about Becky's hair.
I also learned a little bit about Lindsay's butt.
Yeah.
That was...
I forgot about that.
Comment below and tell us what you've never done.
What have you done to mess up your hair?
What have you
Let us
done?
know. Let's feel better, please.